Every single morning I wake up, I reevaluate life. It's my understanding that unless you can stand alone, then you cannot stand up on your own. You could take a baby and stand them up and try to take their legs and make them walk. But the second you take your hand off that child gonna fall back down to the ground because that child is not ready to walk yet. A lot of grown people are still babies spiritually because they are worried about the opinions of everybody else. They're looking outside themselves for every bit of help they can find, any type of advice. They're ready to cling on to anything, man. You know, whatever their drug is, they cannot maintain without it. Whether it be liquor, whether they'll pick your poison, whether it be pussy, you know, niggas gonna do anything, everything to get it. But at the end of the day, they're not consciously woke and not consciously putting their time, effort, and energy into something to help them evolve into the spiritual being that they were put on earth to be. So I challenge you. I challenge you today, man. Like, look to yourself. Look in the mirror at yourself. See what you need to change. Make moves today to position yourself for tomorrow. What's going to be better for you? Because when you depend on people, people will let you down. When you look outside yourself, you become blind to what's really inside of you. Every single day I take a step back and I really look. I look at every single person. I judge everybody's intentions. Like what's the intention of this person, you know what I'm saying? Coming to deal with me. Why are they dealing with me? Well, you know. And then I look at myself and I purify my own intentions. What's my intentions? When I step outside the door, what am I leaving the house for, man? Am I being pulled or swayed by anything outside of myself? If I choose not to do it, I choose not to do it. If I choose to do it, I've made a conscious decision to do it, and I understand that the world around me and that my life will be affected by it, and that the future will change every single second that I create in the present. So I don't worry about anybody or anything. Basically, when I came up by myself. I ain't stay on the east side of the city or the west side of the city. I ain't stay in Grambling. Man, I stayed in between both. Rogers Road. I learned in, man, rock with yourself heavy. I was younger than my sister, 5 years younger than my sister. My cousins was older than me. So I spent a lot of time reflecting on self, finding things to entertain myself, whether it was create music on a keyboard, whether it was writing poetry, writing lyrics to songs. And I kid you not, every single person I done dealt with in my life, man, wanted to use me for what potentially I could use myself for. So at the end of the day, and I say this, man, not holding back nothing from nobody. You know what I'm talking about? That's even on the blood. Like everything, every person that done dealt with me saw something inside me that at the time I did not see in myself. Now that I realize it, even at jobs, man, like how am I getting supervisor positions? How am I getting management positions, man? Like, wow. I need to manage myself better. I need to figure out how to begin my own business and stop slaving and reach my fullest potential. And that's what it's all about, man. So I'm not even worried about this generation. I'm looking at the generations to come. Man, stand on your own 2 feet, man. Don't worry about what everybody else got going on. Don't worry about what people gonna say about you, cause they gonna talk about you regardless. You can bust your ass for people, man. Whether it be your old lady, for women, whether it be your man, whether it be your cousin, your brother, your sister, your daddy, your auntie, you can bust your ass for these people, and then they're gonna expect you to bust your ass 10 times harder the next time, and 10 times harder the next time, and 10 times harder the next time. So the best thing you can do is bust your ass for yourself, man. You know, do things for the greater good of everybody. You know what I'm saying? You could choose to do something for other people just to support them or to help them, you know, or to give confidence to them. But at the end of the day, do it for yourself. Because if you run around this life doing things for everybody else, man, they'll never be satisfied and you'll never reach full satisfaction, satisfactory, whatever you want to call it.